Okay. Sorry for the music being so loud. I think I have to work within, like, desktop audio being at, like, a third. But how fitting that we're stopping at a shrine when the shrine music was playing. I really should have checked what we were supposed to do here. I'm still at a loss. But yeah, I hope everyone's had a good week. If I remember correctly. Oh, whoops. We're supposed to... Yes? Is that... Oh, too high. God. This shrine. I hate it. I hate it so much. Get out of here. Okay, what am I supposed to do? What is... Okay, we're supposed to have wanted to get there, right? So... Oh boy. I wonder. Yeah, because even if we put like an ice block there, it's not like it's gonna stop it. Or get it to go where we want it to. Oh, goodness. I feel like we kind of actually want that third sort of seesaw at the edge there stuck in an upright position. So maybe instead of focusing on that, let's try to see if we can at least get the back of it hit. And then we can put a nice block there. And hopefully that will help. So we need... Oh god, not enough momentum. Fine. Yeah, because it slows down so much once it hits this thing. So, maybe if we make it... Okay, that's a bit better. That's a bit high. Ugh. Oh my god. Okay, so... we've got only a few shots at this. Oops. Oh man, but that kind of still plops it right... Yeah, right there. Oh god, this is... Ah, poop. Okay. Fine. I don't know if this is what you're supposed to do. Wait, is it stuck? Oh no. Oh no. Let's see. Maybe that will give it enough push. Nope. Shoot. Yep. You know what? that's one way to solve the puzzle. When do I not solve things with bombs? I was just trying to get it off. Oh well, that works for me. Oh my god. Ooh. I still don't know how you're supposed to be doing this dungeon. That's so funny. Exactly, yeah. We got the desired outcome. How we got there, it's not science. We're not writing it down. That's so funny. Oh, nice. Low-key really want to go to that. Oh man, I almost forgot where we were, like, where this one was. I don't want to wake him up. Sleep pretty. Sorry, I just, like, wolfed down a sandwich before I started, so. Okay, so the last one, I think, is literally here. Oh my god, I didn't know this was called Mikao Lake and Lulu Lake. Ah! Which means in this what was I gonna say? In this in Breath of the Wild, that means that Majora's Mask is canon. So fun that it's raining. Actually, how many spirit orbs do I have? Wait, did it say 7? Oh shit. We should probably go to the goddess statue while we're here, so we can upgrade some stuff. Since we've already got the Master Sword, let's upgrade the stamina, because boy howdy. Yes, I did. Although climbing it right now would probably prove to be a bit of a... Actually, it's not raining great right now. Where's that goddess statue? Actually, unless it's like back here. Oh, wait, no, I'm pretty sure it's actually where they all sleep. Yeah, I don't know if we got it. I love that they all sleep in, like, these pools. Schnoo. Aw. That is... Yeah, is it on prominent display? I seriously can't remember where it is. Oh, it's like right there. I like how it looks like it's made out of like completely different mossy stone. Like they didn't even make their own version. There's like a template. Nice. I'm so glad that we don't have too many, like, actual venomous snakes here. I mean, like, we do, but, like, not that you'd actually run into. Because I like snakes, but I wouldn't want to be bitten by one. And especially not one that could potentially kill me. I think, like, the only aggressive snakes we have in the area are, like, rat snakes. Though I don't want to be bitten by one of those either. They're like, they bite really hard. And they got like serrated teeth. So they just like fuck up your skin. I'm pretty sure this is where we want to be. Oh yeah, I changed my clothes because I didn't want to die easy fighting those guardians. There it is! The last one. I think after this we get a really nice memory. Nice. Just gonna recharge a little. Oh, so cool. Oh, nice. Where is it? Oh, right there. Awesome. Yay! Here's hoping this shrine I don't have to cheese. Man, that was so funny. I can't get over that. Who knew using 3 bombs would launch something so far? Man, I'm excited to play the DLC for Little Nightmares next week. That is going to be so much fun. It's really, like, I mean, it is DLC, but it really is just a continuation of the story. In a non-linear way. Like, you're kind of playing not after when Six kills the lady, but like during when she's going through everything. Oh, what am I doing? And oh no, I'm on the right one. It's all ice here. Hopefully that's good enough. I love that he can climb ice. Like, that's an easy thing to do. Come on. Yeah. Try to get as close to the edge as I can. Oh, God. No. Oh, God. Give me something that I'm like fighting enemies, but like the platforming. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's just so short. We got this though. We got this. I could have just jumped. Darn it. Okay. Where are we going with this? Where are we going with this? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, I see. I could have just made this so much easier on myself. Oops, wrong one. So I'm wondering... Oh, not that one. I want the furthest one. So I'm wondering... Whoops. Okay, I'm wondering if I can bring this maybe closer. Oh! Oh, that's interesting. Well, definitely can't bring it closer. Plant. How am I going to do this? Is this the same height as these guys? If I destroy this one, will it stay? Oh, it looks like it. Hell yeah. I'm not sure if that's exactly what I want to do. Okay. Whoops, we're gonna have to bring that one back up. Okay, so leave that there. Create some ice. Just gonna break this ice. But then I'm gonna bring this up. Okay, wait, what's my plan? Is it too high? Oh, it might be too high. Oh no. Okay. I think my plan is I want to somehow bring one of those up and then create like a pillar that goes across so it's elevated. Because I'm pretty sure they got rid of the thing where if you could just get that underneath, you can... Yeah. You can't like double lift stuff. Interesting. Interesting. We got this. Don't want to drop that on my head. Bring you up. And you underneath. Somehow we're going to have to... Oh, never mind. It does do that. So I wonder... No? Oh, wait, no. Bring it down slowly. Bring it down even more slowly. Let's see if we can catch... Maybe. Maybe that works. Oh god. Let me do this. Come on. We almost got this. Because we can't make one appear up there, can we? No, it's too obscured. Okay. Oh no. Maybe that. It's so janky. I kind of wonder if I can climb it like this. This would be so dangerous. Then again, like, I guess most of the stuff that Link does would be considered incredibly dangerous. Yeah, there's no way I can, like, run and jump that. Interesting. Hmm. Oh my god. Okay, let's start this over again. So I think we're on to something. Oh, I don't want both of them. Just wish I could trap it. Whoops. No. Almost did the same thing again. Delicate. Okay, cool. I just wish I could just put one right behind there. Well, let's get rid of this. And see what we can do. It worked. Yes. Okay. Okay, awesome. Hopefully that's good enough. Nice. Oh, am I tall enough? Oh, whoops. Oh god, no, Link. Climb. Oh, we're so close. We literally just need like a few more feet. Whoa! Oh, thank goodness. Okay. I don't know how you're supposed to get any more height than that. No, I do not want to break that. There's gotta be something more I can do. I wish you could do like the Rivali scale. I feel like that would help. But then again, that would break like half the shrines. Whoop. Didn't mean to do that. Oh, I mentioned it on Twitter, but I've been playing a little bit more of Genshin Impact. I think it was actually not bad. But now I'm seeing more about... I don't know what I was expecting there. Now I understand more about why people are saying that they believe that it's a Breath of the Wild knockoff, because... there are some enemies that have questionable... Oh, yeah, they did nerf that, huh? Like, they're base imps. Like, I don't know what they're actually called, I forgot. But, they look and act... I'm pretty sure that even, like, the movements are, like, copy-paste, Bokoblins, or whatever they're called in this one. I think they're called Bokoblins. And they have, like, a bigger enemy that's very much a moblin, so it's like, okay. That I can understand. But otherwise, I don't know. Story, it's very different. Although I was doing something in the overworld area, and I was just like, did they ever explain why everything's so decrepit? Like, Breath of the Wild, like, everything, there's, like, ruins everywhere because, well, like, a literal apocalypse happened. Did something similar happen in Genshin? I don't know. Has me a little confused, but it could be just, like, story I'm missing, because I started the game, like, months and months and months ago, and then, like, didn't play, and then I carried on, like, just a few days ago, so, I don't know. His little dinky jumps. No! Okay. Shoot. Okay. I had a feeling, but I wasn't sure. I bet you... Wow, that's some strong ice. Okay, let's try this. Like, wow, that was lucky. Let's try this again. So we'll make a thing to catch that. Actually, that might be a bit close. We'll make it about here. And then break this one. Oh, yes. This one. This first. I'm pretty sure we're on the right track. Hopefully that's enough. I don't want to mess with it too much. Yes! Oh, don't kill me. But yeah, I don't know. Genshin's pretty fun. The characters are as anime as they can be. But it is kind of interesting that it seems like a lot of them are Chinese, which is interesting. Seems like there's a rise in Chinese games and entertainment that's coming out, which is interesting. I still wish we got to see more of the horror games that were coming out, but unfortunately they were very limited. What was that one that was coming out that was really controversial? Well, it was controversial literally just in China. Everywhere else was like, this is a cool game. But I think it was the same people who did Detention, which is pretty cool. And if you didn't... I guess fun fact, if you didn't really want to play the game because it's too spooky, there's a live action show on Netflix that is an adaptation of the game Detention. And I watched, I think, like 4 episodes of it. I'm really bad at keeping up with this kind of stuff. But it's a pretty interesting show, I'll have to say. So, I recommend. I just, like, never... There aren't that many, like, horror TV shows that I'm like, that worked. Ooh, nice. Okay, so I guess we head back, I assume? Where's that marker? Oh god. Well, let's see if we can teleport here without dying. Yeah, horror TV is kind of like one of those things where it's like, how do you keep the tension up every episode if it's not like a monster of the week kind of situation? But I found it had like a really good story, so carrying it on, I can see how it would work, as long as it just didn't go on forever. Like shows like Yami Shibai or like, I think that's the only way I can think of that's actually legitimately kind of creepy. Wait, how am I actually supposed to get over there without getting decimated? Can I like walk? Can I walk along this edge and be okay? Oh, I'm getting really close. And it's so wet and slippery. Yuck. Cause otherwise I would just like climb around. Wait, am I going the wrong direction? I'm going the wrong direction. Fuck. Yeah. Actually, if you guys are interested in horror stuff, but that's not like too scary, but you know, whatever, like it's kind of like a paper puppet kind of show more than anything else, but I really do like Yamishibai. It's kind of Tales of the Crypt-esque horror stories. You even got a guy who's telling the stories and to a bunch of kids. Is this too close? I'm nervous. Whoa. Whoa. We're so close. Oh, I guess we actually are supposed to go to Varuta. To the one who approached this divine beast, in the name of the goddess Hylia, I shall blah blah blah. In exchange for Ruta's emblems, you'll be granted a chance to tread through the what? Oh, shoot. Do I have to fight Water Blight Ganon again? That would be interesting. It's been a while since I've done the DLC, so... Oh, boy. Oh, boy. I guess it only makes sense. So, well, actually, no, it doesn't, because, I mean, isn't Water Blight Ganon... Oh, shit. I have to use Zora stuff? Damn it. Your stuff sucks, though. Oh, I guess I'm, like, reliving it as Mipha. Hopefully, I don't die like she did. This battle is a trial of the soul. You must emerge victorious using only the tools provided. You bastard. Well, at least I have a spear. I find spears work pretty good against this guy. I get specifically Mipha's spear, which is pretty cool. Oh, this reminds me, I need to get that house. So I can put it away and never touch it. Oh, that was bad. I kind of did that completely wrong. What? Fine. Well, I used up all of those. It's only fair. Do I really only have that many arrows left? That's sad. Oh no. I used to be able to dodge this attack really well. Oh. Wait. Wait. That did a lot of damage. I should probably save that for when we got to the water section. Wow. At least that didn't hit me. Yeah, Urbosa's power is the best. At least this attack is so easy to dodge. Oh, I poked you once? I think I have the ice. But nope, I super do not. Okay. Where is he? Oh, yeah, I don't have that. Oh, I only have like a few arrows. Ow. Oh, good. Well, how am I supposed to hit him? Damn it. Okay, let's get real. How are we gonna... Oh, thank God. Thank you. Please teleport away or something. Oh, God. Link, do I have any food? I got... Oh my God. So I just have to straight up eat a fish? There we go. Okay, thank God. Okay, what? What? Oh, thank God. Thank you, Mifa. I'm so sorry I'm messing this one up. I'm bonering it up all in here. Will that? Well, okay. I'm trying to get creative because I'm trying to figure out how I'm supposed to do this with just a couple of arrows left. Because I am, you know, nowhere near close to this guy. I bet you. What? Oh, thank God. Oh no! Oh God. What am I supposed to do? Wow, Link is just gonna eat it so hard. Oh God. Hide behind your ice pillar. Okay, good. Whoa, okay, what happened there? Did he even throw it? Well... Whoa. I guess his spear is made out of ice. I didn't even notice that. Okay, let's try this again. So... Oh no! Ah! It just drowns. Let's try this again. I'm surprised it's not in blue, because I technically died of ice. Because I didn't die from freezing. Okay, let's actually save Urbosa's power until we get to that section, because dang. Also, I just love that I only have a fish and a mushroom to eat. That's so funny. Oh. Let me back in. Let me in. At least his land attacks are easy to dodge. That ice is such a pain. I feel like I'm getting stuck on like the easiest things too. Like, it shouldn't be that hard to fight. We've already fought him before. Oh, and also, oops. The battle trial. Okay. Only tools provided. You're slightly distracted. Are you fighting another boss? Oh, dang. Oh, nice. I feel like the only game I've ever modded was The Sims. But I feel like it kind of desperately needs that. Like, The Sims 4 is okay. I don't know, I like it, I enjoy it, but I kind of wish it had all the options that 3 did, but less of the ugly that 3 did, because 3 was actually kind of fucking ugly. Not the items, just the Sims themselves. Okay, cool. See, that was easy. Let's get to the hard part. Oh, and I saved my arrows too, which is nice. What game are you modding? Oops. Oh, that's not gonna be helpful. Oh, God. Can I up my mic? Oh, I can at least turn the game volume down. My mic is max, but I can... Oh, nice. I did not know there were mods for that. I guess there's mods for every game, if you can think of it. No, no, no! Ow! Whoa, whoa, whoa. What happened? Did his spear break? Did I see that right? Oh, sick. Oh God, no, no, no. What happened? That was super weird. Sorry. Oh, damn. I was really hoping I could do more damage. That was super weird, though. Fuck. Wait, so does that mean if he throws a spear, I can deflect it? Oh god. Oh, Linky boy. Oh boy. Oh god. Mifa! No wonder you kept dying here. Oh my god. Man. Let me get out of the water, you stupid boss fight. This is ridiculous. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Come on, get down here, you bitch. Okay, let's at least prepare for all the ice. Oh. Okay, sick. God, there's so much ice. Oh no, 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 Link. Oh my god. Why is this so hard? No, no, no! Get out of the water! Oh no, Link. Oh my god, how am I supposed to do this? I'm so tempted just to look it up. Thanks. At least we know that Urbosa's power is pretty good, but it'd be better if I did it when I was right underneath him. So maybe best suited for if he does his big swing, but it doesn't seem like if I'm underneath him, I can get hit. So maybe that's the strat. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm doing okay. I'm doing better than the first time. I guess naturally that would be the case, but woo! This one's hard. Let me skip. Whoops, wrong button. Boop. At least this attack is super easy to dodge. Give me a Lionel any day. These blights are so irritating. Okay. Okay. Oh, and I should automatically change that rate before we start. Try it again. God, when he does like the 5, that's like a lot. Actually, you know what? I might just do that again. Yep. Oh god, Link. Please. Oh god. I gotta save my hearts for when he actually gets real. Oh, shit. Oh. Oh god. So maybe I should save my shield for whenever he does that. Oh, I do wonder though if I can like reflect it back. I must be able to. Oh god. Damn it. That's on him. He aimed poorly. I should probably try to get closer. Whoops. Dude! Get better! Okay, this makes it a little bit easier. Oh. Well, that does nothing for me. Whoops. Well, I just sort of stood there and did nothing. I swear to God. Oh, shit. Oh, God. Like, swim faster. Something tells me next time he teleports. Well, or I could just poke him in the face. So gross. Yay! And I didn't even need to use Urbosa's attack. What's it called? Urbosa's Fury? It's kind of funny how, like, omnipotent, like, Cass is sometimes. For some, the best part of traveling alone is the freedom to get lost in thought, with only the wind to distract you. Wandering around here and listening to the anecdotes about Champion Mipha has truly invigorated me. In fact, it's inspired me to honor her in my own way, separate from my teacher's unfinished song. That is why I felt inclined to roost here, near the divine beast Varuta, which Mipha herself mastered. I've written a song to try to capture the essence of the Champion Mipha. Recall the champion of Ruta's wrath. Before she walked her chosen path, Mipha's kindness was known to all, which is why the princess came to call. It's a really short song. Oh, but we get a memory!
So, Princess, may I ask who the other chosen champions are?
Goron Vigilance, Daruk. Rito Confidence, Rivali. the Rudo spirit, Urbosa. And also, the Hylian with the sword that seals the darkness. Link.
Aw. Oh, he's so small.
Sidon, hurry and swim up here.
Mifa, perhaps he is still too young to swim up this big waterfall.
One day, Princess, I must leave him to face my fate with Ruta.
It's almost like she knew she was going to die. God, she's so epic. I like how she's been quiet most of the game and then is like, oh yeah, surfs down a waterfall.
Join me. We'll go together so you can get a feel for it.
Oh my god, look at his chubby cheeks. Oh my god, so cool. Oh my god. His head fin is longer than him.
Never part us. I'm counting on you to protect our beloved home from harm. Understood?
Aw.
I believe in you. Now, shall we try one more time?
Oh my god. This is so cute. Just launched the child. That would be really funny. Though she was known for her kindness, it seems the Zora princess could be quite strict when necessary. So, what do you think, think of Champion Mifa's song? By writing a song that captures the determination of Champion Mifa, I feel closer than ever to my dear teacher. I was struck by a realization that the missing parts of the song can only be finished by my teacher's pupil, by me.
You're so strong. So much stronger than before. The power of Mifa's grace will now recharge much faster.
It's like you could have just done that this whole time.
As powerful as you are, I am certain you can save Hyrule, as well as the princess who awaits you.
Okay, I'm wondering which one we should do next. Oh, he's playing this one. Okay, that's cool. I think what I actually really want to do, just because we're here and we should, where's that missing? I want to get that Sheikah Tower up so I can actually see that part of the map. I think it's this way. Because, wait, like the... Oh, yeah, it would be this way, but, like, much further. Let's go here. Okay. Oh god, it's a blood moon too. I wonder if like you have to fight like a blight, like a blight Ganon, I guess that's what they're called. If yeah, uh, if that would actually make the blights harder. Oh god, I was like, please let me land before this happens. Oh, it's a big scary.
Rises once again. Please be careful.
I will. Why can't I skip this? Ugh, that probably means the Guardians are back too. Fun. At least it's not raining at the moment. As I quickly look at the weather and it's like, oh, it's gonna rain in like an hour. I guess naturally, since we're going this direction, we'll just go in order of how I was playing. That's another enemy that they have very similar of in Genshin is... Oh, hello. Is Choo-Choo's. What? Nice. Oh. It's the Citadel. Of course. Of course, of course. Now I remember. But... Oh, it's a moblin. Sweetie moblin. Man, I hope that there's more Majora's Mask stuff in the sequel. Oh, that was great. Okay, let's do a big sneak. Actually, I probably shouldn't sneak while wearing this. Let's have some protection. Get out of here. Oh wow, he just like goes around, eh? Okay, I should probably... Oh god. Where can I hide? Here's fine probably, right? I really do love the battle music in this game. It's just so epic. Oh, I should mention, it is a long weekend here, but I don't think I'm going to be doing a bonus stream for this week, just so I can actually, like, chill. So, we'll pretty much have a normal schedule up until the weekend for next weekend, because we won't be here. So it'll be a short week for streams, but again, if you guys are... Bitch. Oh god, that's why it hurt so bad. Out of here. Oh my god. Okay. Sure. Whoa. So strong. Jeez. I'll take all of that. And okay, that's just a spear. Sick. Boy, that was aggressive. Whoa. That bird taking off scared me. Yikes. Fuck. That's not fair. I didn't even see you coming. Wow. That moblin kicked my... no. Sorry, Bokoblin. Ooh, I should probably make some food while I'm here. Not exactly what I want. Drop. Oh, whoops. Oh well. Do I really need to cook though? Do I have... it really couldn't hurt, I guess. Let's see. Do I have like a... Okay. Hold. Let's make some stamina dishes. Let's see. Maybe some rice. Maybe some mushrooms. Double stamina. Nice. Okay. That should do it. There's definitely a way to get around and get closer. Come on. Come on, Link. I know I'm making you climb the most awkward thing imaginable, but yeah, I believe in you. Ooh, a treasure chest. Yay. Ooh, bomb arrows. Not exactly what I meant to do, but okay. Link, come on, work with me here. I just love breaking weapons over their heads. It's so funny. Goodbye. Oh god, he's an archer though, isn't he? Oh god. Again, why did I pick up that useless bow? Drop. Whoop. Don't touch the bad stuff. So I was watching some theory videos, and I noticed that they pointed out, well, I noticed, they pointed it out, but like, the fact that it looks like Link's arm in the trailer gets infected with malice. And that's partially why he gets the new arm, the new spirit arm. So I wonder if he actually loses his arm in the second game. Because that would be interesting. It'd be sad, but it'd be interesting. Oh my god. As if there's a freaking guardian up here. Or, well, a dead one, but still. Nice. That would be interesting if we could. I kind of doubt it, but it'd be kind of interesting. I think the arm is going to take over what the Sheikah Slate did, which makes me kind of wonder how fast travel is going to look. But, I don't know. I'm just wondering what happens to the Sheikah Slate, because it seems like a lot of the lore people have completely given up on it, in the sense that it probably stopped working at the end of this game, or at the very least Link can't use it anymore. So again, I would have to double check, but something tells me we won't have the Sheikah Slate anymore, which is really sad, because I really like the Sheikah Slate. I think the closest thing to customizing we might be able to do is the abilities that we can use, but it's going to be the same as, like, this. Kind of wonder how the bombs are going to work, or if we're actually just going to get, like, full-out bombs. I feel like that would be a slight bummer, but... Ooh. Isn't the, what would you call it? The Shrine of Power around here somewhere? I think it's like somewhere over there. I wonder if it shows up on here. Tauren Wetlands, Shadow Pass, Ordorak Quarry, Northern Akala, Rock Woods. Ooh! Like Rock's Cape? Tempest Gulch, Alcala Wilds. Bloodleaf. Bloodleaf Lake. That sounds intense. Oh, and there's the ancient lab. Oh yeah, we died a lot. This is the place that it basically made me go, I should make a death counter. Okay, so I guess next we go... I mean, let's change the clothes first so I don't immediately catch fire, but... I guess it's cold, didn't notice. I guess we're going over here to... Yeah, the Goron area, and we'll start the trials there. That should be fun. But yeah, it makes me kind of wonder how linear the second game's going to be. I have a big feeling it's not going to be linear at all. Like, maybe comparatively, but like, I bet you it's going to be like, it's going to feel a lot more like this game. They're not going to change it that much. Okay, wait. Missions. Oh yeah, and check the map. So... Wait, this way? Yeah, okay. Actually, I think we might want to go up there, but whatever, we'll figure it out. Worst case, I'm climbing. Oh. I wonder what he's doing here and not dying. How is he not dying? How is he not catching it, like, fire at all? Okay, okay. I think I figured it out. Yeah, I see the prongs. Oh boy, to be in this area without any additional armor kind of is scary. Oh god, I can hear him. We're so close. Oh my god. Okay. That was the dinkiest jump I've done so far. Hopefully up on that ledge I can kind of rest. Yeah, right here. Kind of looks like. Oh god. But oh yeah, and I was kind of curious about like the extra clothes we might get in Breath of the Wild too. Like, I don't know if we keep all the clothes that we do, except for like maybe the main story clothes, like the Zora armor and like this armor, like that kind of stuff. I don't know how much we're going to keep from Breath of the Wild 1, but I feel like at the very least we'll continue to have that kind of stuff. Nice. I recommend if you are playing this game to take semi-regular visits. I think it's like every like 3 days. Come back to Death Mountain and smash some rocks because they respawn and you'll be able to collect a lot of rare gems and stuff like that to sell. Oops. This way. Follow the accordion. Nice. So this one I remember is hard because, well, more specifically it's hard because there's a talus that is on fire and you have to kill it. And that's really hard. At least in my opinion, it's really hard. Okay, this time we're going to save ourselves some trouble and actually mark it on our maps. So I don't have to keep coming back here and go, oh wait, I went the wrong direction. Yes, it did. How very astute of you. Are you truly able to withstand the heat? I know it's not my business, but I'm rather concerned. I'm more concerned about you. You're covered in feathers. That you applied an ample amount of... Is sure. I'm also wearing good armor. Never mind my musings. Look at that. There's one here too. One of the monuments mentioned by my teacher's unfinished songs. Or song, I guess. One song. I wonder if my teacher ever contemplated this very song at this very spot. I wonder who his teacher was. Like, I guess they're bards, so they're kind of just doing what bards do best, which is passing down stories and stuff. Crown flame on a mighty peak, Redania's champion, never weak. The hero's power shall grow. Seek trials, monuments show. 1. Stop a titan of molten stone. There's the talus. 2. Follow the rings of light alone. 3. Survive lava's fiery fate. Champion trials await. Wait, what's that last one? Do I have to just jump in lava and hopefully not die? That is why I spend most of my days afoot, talking to anyone who will listen. I was lucky enough to meet the Yunobo and Bluto of Gorn City. Okay. Sure.
Mifa's grace is ready.
Oh, boy, I'm going to use you a lot, Mifa. Okay, so we can at least say... So one of them is actually, like, right at Divine Beast, so we don't really need to mark that one. Or is it? No, it's actually, like, more like right here. We'll make it a star. Then... Man, I don't know what that is. There's like a river. Maybe it's... Oh, it's here. Yes, because I remember because it was called Darb Pond, and I'm like, what's a Darb? Okay. Yeah, Darb Pond. Put another star. And then this one. Whoop, gotta back up. Okay, so we know that the Leviathan remains are right there. So wherever the head of the Leviathan remains, where the head is facing, which I think is on the map. I think it's over here, actually. Somewhere around here. I think. Oh yeah, here. Yeah, because we can't go over there, so it must be somewhere over there. Yeah, right where the lava meets where the Leviathan is looking, so right here. Perfect. Actually, yeah, so Darb Pond is, I'm pretty sure, the one where we're supposed to just jump into lava, I guess. Where the Leviathan is I think where we fight the Talus, which I'm not looking forward to. And then the one up by Varudania is the rings one, where we have to go through rings. Fun, fun, fun.
Rivali's gale is now ready.
I don't know why I remember this one a little bit more clearly than I think Mifa's. Although once we get to Rivali's, I have no idea. I can't remember anything about that one. All I remember is at the end we get a sweet, sweet motorcycle. But we have to do a very, very, very hard shrine to do so. I think we want to go this way. Hopefully we can find a spring nearby. Poor Link is beat the hell up. I was thinking, ooh, nice. I was thinking since, I've gotten, at least, like, in my opinion, better at the combat in this game, I might actually try, on my personal file, to see if I can do the, Master Sword trials, and if I can actually beat it on my own, then sometime we'll try it for the channel. But in the meantime, though, I think it's out of question. It's too long, and it's incredibly hard. I don't think I've raged so hard at this game than, like, doing the Master Sword trials, because they're just so hard. I'm trying to think how far I got. I got, like, decently far. Oh, there's a shrine nearby. Let's climb up here, see if we can get a little bit more height. There we go. Oh god, we got a ways away to go. Jace. Jace Louise. Bitch, where? I really do like Death Mountain in this area, though. It's super fun. I think we were discussing it on the Discord, though, like, about a possible remake of Ages and Seasons for the Switch, in a similar vein as Link's Awakening. And I am super on board if that's the case. I think it's just a rumor, though. But if we do that, that's, like, those games have some really interesting, like, Death Mountain stuff. There's even a Goron dance game. Although I don't think their Gorons are in seasons. There's an interesting world that is also covered in lava. It's actually like a different world too, which is bizarre. So yes, Sabrosia. Or Sabrosia. I'm not sure how you're supposed to pronounce it. I pronounce it like ambrosia, so... But that place is super fun. I love when you go on a date with their, like, pop star. She's so freaking funny. I don't know, that game's just so good. I love it. I love because, like, my sister and I, like, really, like, grew up. I don't know why I did that. We really grew up with those games, and I feel like they were like our full introduction to the Zelda universe, because I don't know, they were obviously cheaper than like most. I think at the time, like, Ocarina of Time was already out, blah, 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 like, but definitely, like, Game Boy games were much cheaper than getting, like, a 64 game, let alone getting a 64 in a 64 game, because we didn't actually grow up with a 64. We had a PlayStation. I swear to God, I'm still like a big PlayStation head. I just wish they weren't so expensive. Someday I'm gonna get a PS5, and it'll be grand. I feel like that day is like, if I make decent enough money doing the streaming, and I can like fully write the PS5 off my taxes, I will. Ew, assault. I don't know why I'm going this way. We're almost there, though. Ooh, actually, like, now I'm having flashbacks of the Temple of Seasons, and that place will look so good modernized. I mean, it was already, like, really nice, but dang, it's gonna look so good. The fear is real. Just double checking. It's not down there. I don't think it is. Also, an updated version of, I'm forgetting all the names, but, like, it's the area right before you get to, oh, I see it. I see it. The area that you get to right before you, like, go into Onyx's, I guess, level. Let's go back to bombs. Oh, yeah, I forgot. We can't do that. Okay, maybe that will work. Oh my God. Oh God. Whew. I feel like that was a glitch. Oh, he's really cooled off now. Oh. Oh God, Link. Does that count as a death? Woo! Okay, next time. wonder. Oh no, the air is... Oh god, Link. Oh, come on. Oh god. Chuck one up to Link. Or, no, the Talus. One sec. Well, we're doing better than I usually do. Actually, I wonder. You know what? That works for me. Fuck me. Whoa. He's getting batted around like crazy. Okay. Oh my god, come on. Oh my god, okay. We got this. I got a lot of ice arrows, bitch. Oh my god. There we go. Oh my god. Horrifying. We almost got it. Okay, yeah, Rock Smasher. Yes! Oh my god. Yee! Yay! We did it! Oh, woof. Only died once, but that's not horrible for what do you call them? Like a overworld boss? I remember the first time I fought a Talus, it was on the Great Plateau, and I was not expecting it at all. Like, I don't think I had any weapons or anything. I think I had, yeah, like, I literally just, like, had a stick. Needless to say, I didn't win that fight. Oh, I see. Okay. What's a weapon I don't care about? Fine. Oh, I see. Nice. Oh boy. I think it'd be nice if you put it in the hole. Okay. Oh god, it moves? Oh, it doesn't help that I'm having a fruit fly attack my face right now. Okay, we got this. Okay, so that's as high as it shoots. Good to know. Oh, it stops at the different increments. That's interesting. Or increments, different levels, I guess. So we want it to be at least like at like mid or high. I think low might be too low. So once it goes up and starts heading its way down. Yes. Nice. Ooh. I didn't even notice this little walkway here. Oh. And that's still moving, eh? Wait. Can I get the ball into there, I wonder? Let's try. Let's try. I'm thinking about it, Fire Blight Ganon with whatever they give me might actually be really hard. Because I'm just gonna have, like, that big rock smasher that Daruk has, and that's gonna be kind of... Oh! Oh, and then I use Magnesis. I think. Probably. Probably. Yeah. I'm using that big brain of mine. Oh, it's sideways. Come to me. Ooh, yeah. Diamond. Sick. Yeah, seriously, this is so much easier than the freaking ice puzzles that I had to do for freaking Mipha's stuff. Okay. I'm probably gonna eat my words, like... motion controls. Fuck. One sec, guys. Okay. Headphones. Oh my god. That should be okay, right? I guess we'll have to see. The superior controller, an actual controller. Did it say my Master Sword's back? No. Poop. Oh, bugger. Okay, well... just switching between the two. Okay. Let's try to minimize the space as much as possible. Oh, I see. Holy shit. So I'm supposed to like thread the needle between that? I guess we'll see. It might work from this angle. There we go. Okay, maybe I need to turn it a little bit more. Oh my god. Oh. One sec. Let's cancel that. Maybe that will be easier. I don't know. That was not the most convincing voice. Maybe that will be easier. Oh, well, I think I have it in the right place. I just need to get my timing better. I'll switch to a different controller, because that one's a pain in the butt. There we go. You're only good for, Ring Fit. Because I don't actually have to use you. Okay, my timing is just off. So close. We got this. Give me my ball back. Yes. Threaded the needle. Nice. Yay! I keep on forgetting there's motion motion control like shrines in this game, and rudely awakened every time we run into one. Nice. I think we only really have time to get to the next location before the stream ends, because we're going for a normal length stream, but not an extra length stream today. Sorry. Nice. But at least we know where all the stuff is, so that'll make things lots easier. I'm trying to remember, how do you get that warpy medallion you can get in these games? Or in this game specifically. Because that medallion is so helpful. Delete stamp. Okay, so the next one is a good old Darb Lake. So yeah, and it's a DLC item, but I think you're correct. If anything, maybe it has 2 L's, but I think you're actually correct. Maybe I'll teleport here, and then we'll just glide down. So, I don't remember where you get it, but it allows you to place it wherever you want it on the map, and it becomes like a instant, like, teleport, which is nice, because that means that, you can really put it wherever. I think in my personal save, I have it at, the Satori Mountain, I think it's called. Oh, we could probably just actually do this real quick, and then we'll get down to the third one, because I think either way we're going down. Oh, What a lie. We're going up. Okay, but like, since when are Gorons like known for moving fast? Except for when they're rolling. Woo! What the fuck? Uh. Awesome. Oh god. The noises I'm making, Jesus Christ. Okay. Whoops. Yeah, definitely. I don't know. Definitely want to be silly on streams. I'm definitely not a serious gamer, that's for sure. It's so mean, but it's so true. You should see me when I play, oh, that's what I'm supposed to do. Well, that is not wrong. Because, you should see me when I'm playing Wind Waker. When I was a kid, too, especially. Like, I was just like, I would, like, when Link is swinging on his, like, grappling hook or whatever, I would, like, swing along because it was, like, really tense when I was younger. Oh, God, Link. Link, no! Fuck you! I don't know if I'd still do that. I probably do. I've noticed myself, like, leaning at the very least. So, probably. Oh, if you just, like, hold still, you're, like, good. That's good to know. Maybe this is what you're supposed to do. Oh, I guess they fall? Good to know. That's true. That's true. Wait, do they, like, actually, like, just, like, let go and fall? Beep. Yep. Okay. Oh. That's horrifying. The spikes. Wait, what am I supposed to do? Oh! Dang. Well, I wasn't expecting that. Oh god, I wish I could just summon them all and then, like, kill them. Oh, thank god. I was like, do I have to do the whole thing again? Well, you know what? If you want to play like that. Oh god. Bitch. Yeah, we'll use the golden bow. Golden boy. Yeah, because I think the last one is on, yeah, the left side, so we're pretty good. We'll just kill him from a distance. It's like, shh, I'm sneaking. Oh, man. And drop. I guess it really doesn't matter. Yeah, there we go. Actually, you know what? What am I doing? I'm not gonna waste my shield on some silly... Oh god. I remember what I'm supposed to do here, sorta. Yeah, I'm not gonna waste it on some minuscule guardian. Oh god. Oh, hey Arnak. Arnak? Arnak? Jesus Christ. Oh, yeah, no, this is DLC. Whoa. Shh. I forgot how to slip. Oh. No, don't slip off. Okay, good. Okay. Yeah, this is DLC. I don't know how safe this is to drop. Actually, now that I think about it. Okay. Actually, probably fine then. Wah. You bitch. Okay, we'll finish this shrine and then we'll call it quits for today. But nice of you to show up, Arnak. Oh, and I guess since you're here, I do have a question for either this campaign or the another one that, if it's open for the future. But a friend of mine was excited that I was playing, and he was wondering if we need either an extra or if there's a future game in the future he could join. He's really fun. But his experience with tabletops is like Warhammer, so this will be a bit of a change, but not so jarring as like my experience of just never playing them before. So I don't know, it's up to you. But I thought I would ask, because you're the only other DM I know who might be open for that kind of stuff. Okay. No, Link. Oh, okay. Wow. You are busy. So yeah, that sounds like your def's busy. So do not worry about it, but nice. Wait. Okay. god. Almost killing myself. How it is most of the time when I'm playing this game. Yeah, I can't wait until Wednesday. You... Oh my god, I'm so mad. So mad at killing myself. Okay, we got this. That last stream was... That last session was really fun. Can't wait until some dice gets involved. Or, I guess we did have some dice involved. Oh my god. This isn't gonna be like that one try and I just kept on dying at the same part like 20 times. That was actually really hard. Awesome, okay. Oh, thank God. Maybe that will help. Okay, good. Okay. I'm assuming that's what I'm supposed to be doing, is to get up there. Okay. That's really frustrating. I really wish you couldn't do that. Oh my god. Hopefully that's high enough. Didn't really mean to make that one so low. Yeah. Oh god. This is gonna be like that room. Kill me now. But don't actually, because I really want to finish this. Okay. Big sigh. Big, belabored sigh. We got this. I just keep on running into the waterfall, which is like... Yeah, good luck trying to jump against a waterfall. I don't think Link's calves can really beat the strength of this water. Oh my god. Just the quiet. Oh my god. Okay, get up. Get up. At least we know that these are placed well. Oh god. Okay. Okay. don't get hit by the treasure chest. Oh, I didn't even notice. I could have just... Okay. Yeah, let's start there. Make another one right by it. Oh my god. We might actually do this. Why are you crouched? Yeah, yay! Oh my god. Oh, does it? Well, I guess it really doesn't matter because we're about to end, but thank you for letting me know. God damn it. I was such in a rush to start. Okay, well, at least... Actually, speaking of, since we have at least a few people, let's see if we can at least try to do a raid. Ignore my computer slowing down while I open up Twitch. And see if there's anyone that would be accepting a raid that wouldn't be super surprised or not wanting it. Ooh. Do you guys like Casey Explosion? Do you know who they are? Or who she is? Ooh, it's a birthday stream too. She is, she streams sometimes. No, that's fine. I just want to see if she's taking any raids, but... Oh, she's fundraising too, but there's no pressure there, but maybe I'll see if I can do a raid for her. Let's see. How do you do raids again? Raid assist. Channel. Was that me? Twitch authority. That's funny. Thank you for the follow. Hopefully. Channel, right? Is that Casey Explosion? Okay. So let's see if the raid will work. Thank you guys for watching for today. Oh, that's true. Let's see. But we'll try it this way. If it doesn't work, we'll do the in-chat way. But thank you guys so much for showing up. We won't be having another Saturday stream next weekend because I will be gone. I might try to do a midday Friday stream, but I think that's as close as we're going to get. But we still are doing our Tuesday and Friday streams. Tuesday and Thursday streams at 8 p.m. or 8:30 p.m. Eastern time. I know my times. Damn it. But yeah, this was a lot of fun. We got a lot done, but I hope you guys have a good and chill rest of your weekend. And I hope you guys enjoy Casey's stream. She is streaming, she's streaming Dark Souls. Wish her a happy birthday. But until then, I will see you guys next time, and hopefully, bye-bye. One sec. What? Okay. Does that work? Is that what we're doing? Let's see, we're about to raid. Go to their channel. Just wait. I don't think I've actually changed this. But we'll see where we go. channel. Let's see. Did it work? No? Yes? I think we're all still here. Let's see. Raid. Maybe they don't allow... Did I type that correctly? I hope maybe she doesn't have it. There's a chance, because I know she has had a few streams where she's been harassed, so I'm not super surprised. But... darn it. Well, damn it. Maybe. Again, she's had some harassment in the past, so I'm not surprised. Well, maybe maybe let's try. I find like the bigger streamers that are going on right now probably don't allow like raids, but we'll see. Maybe that will work. Oh, I see. Holy crap, she's bald. Okay, maybe that's what I'm doing wrong. Backslash. Oh, I see. Raid. Let's try this. Casey Explosion. One more time. Okay. It's intended for mature audiences. Are you guys... Did that work? Yay! Well, you guys have raid now. You guys have a good one.